And a good day, all of you. John Henderson, Pierre, the Beverage Ramble, back again with you, another Beverage Ramble edition. Today, from our friends at Wild Leap, this is their SideBae Double IPA. It says New England style IPA if you go to Untap and some of the other sites. So we'll just go with what we see here. 7.6% ABV. Not much info. This beer has been discontinued by Wild Leap. Now they got the Wild Leap SideBae, but this one with Cryo Hops in there. This one says Idaho 7 Cryo Hops, as you can see right there. So this beer has been discontinued by them, so for whatever the reason. So I'm just going to go with what they know. Super small batch series of IPAs brewed with experimental malt formulas and hop combinations. These are the most heavily hopped New England IPAs we've ever made. So right now it's no longer available. If you go on the website and type the information, it doesn't say, but here it is. I bought this. It was discounted at total at local Vine where I got this, and so sure, go ahead and try this. So. You get all the aromas of what it is. You get the citrus aromas and whatnot. Definitely has sort of a strong malt character to it, just by the aroma of it right now. So, yeah, not too bad. So, all right, smells fragrant, smells pungent, pretty good. So, mazel tov. Let's have a cheers. I don't know if there's an oversaturation, guys, of double IPAs or Indian Pale Ales, New England style IPAs. I mean, it seems like everybody's making one. Yeah, everyone has one is doing one right now, and then some. So. Definitely has definitely a strong malt character for sure, and definitely a little bit of good sweetness. I'm getting more of a sort of a light, sort of sweet grapefruit taste on the tongue, maybe a little pineapple, some definitely some tropical flavors in this. But again, this has been discontinued. I'm trying to think of another IPA. Hold on. All right, I'm trying to think of another IPA that I did that had the Idaho 7 Cryo Hops. Might have been something from probably one of the breweries up in upstate New York, I'm guessing, or might have been in North Carolina. These classic breweries, craft breweries, I should say. Excuse me. Or it might have been something I had in Mobile too. That also had Idaho 7 Cryo Hops. So I don't know. Like I said, it looks like it is sort of have a sort of tropical punch, tropical taste with the flavors in there, with a little pineapple, little one of them fruit cocktails. You know what I'm talking about, guys? The fruit cocktails in the can, tropical the tropical fruit cocktails, everything in there, cherry, pineapple. You got some peaches and flavors. So kind of all that tropical blend into this IPA. I kept this in the refrigerator. Well, I put it in the freezer for maybe good 5 minutes, so it would get a little, make sure it was super cold. I mean, these beers are very heavy, very strong. I'm probably not going to talk two sides of my mouth. I know I was saying how these sort of beers tend to be more session. Maybe now, as I'm getting older now, looking at these as really strong and heavy. I say once it hits an 8% level, then it becomes more, then it starts to get a bit heavy. And I think that's what it is. 45 IBUs, international bitterness units. So, Wild Leap distribution should be pretty good. I mean, obviously here based in LaGrange, Georgia, and I think they have I wouldn't call it a brewery. I think they just have a spot right by where the Braves play at in Cobb County. And I'd say, well, I'll take that back. They do have one in Atlanta, which I have not been to yet. So there's a Wild Leap and Wild Heaven. So let's just clear the air. Wild Heaven, Avalon States, and one down the west end section of Atlanta. Wild Leap, LaGrange in there. But also, they also do spirits too. So so that is something that is kind of interesting as well. I've had the ETA, the Transcontinental IPA, which is a fabulous IPA. I also did their Partners in Crimea, which is their stout, which I bought when I went to go see John in Noonan. I'm probably going to get one. I'm probably going to get one for somebody. I'll probably do that tonight if I can make my way out of here, if it's available. I'll check. So, but yeah, I mean, it's good. Again, that little sort of tropical punch, tropical array of, again, flavors I'm getting, like a popsicle. You get one of those tropical popsicles. You see those tropical mixed drinks. It has that flavor to it. So, yeah, those are the three things I've had from them. There's another beer I've had from Wild Leap. I forgot what that was. The ETA and the Partners of Crimea. There's one more I had now. This one I've had. So, not been disappointed with anything from them. I still think there's, I love them to do an Imperial stout. Maybe Partners in Crimea was their Imperial stout, but with one of their, stored in the bourbon barrels that they have at their distillery / brewery that they do. One can hope and wish, but I'm sure they're probably creating that right now. So overall, this is pretty decent. Not much info on Beer Advocate. I think only 3 people. There've been 5 reviews of it. And so far, the ratings have been 3.9 out of 5. So they kind of like it. Untappd gives it a 3.8 out of 5. So they're on that same B+ range. And One Beer Advocate, as I mentioned, it has NA, but only had 5 people. So the more people review it, they'll get a number score on it. But years ago, that's what they used to do. They did the number score, the 80, whatever, this and that, and then they did the A, whatever, then then they did the 1 out of 5 scale. Now they're back to doing the great, the number grades, fair, poor, outstanding, whatnot. So, but in any event, I think this is a good IPA. I'm not going to get this again, but the way things are being now, price-wise for IPAs, especially these sort of styles, I don't know. These are just, I'm looking at them as specialty beers. I don't look at them as everyday things to have. And besides, they're just a bit too heavy for me. I can't deal with all of that. The maltiness, all the different hops, the varieties that they add to it, and then just the strength of the beer. That's just too much. So keep it PG for me. Oh well. Anyway, 1 B+ on this one, so there will be 8.7. So 8.7 for the SideBae. There's another SideBae when you go onto on the website, but this one is using Cryo Hops, so whatever that means. But this one, unfortunately, has been discontinued by them, so we don't know if they'll do this again. The beer's fresh. It's been in the can, so they marked it down. I'll read the date right here. August 1st of August what? August 2020. What? 2023. Oh, August 2020. No, it can't be. It says August 2023. But anyway, I ain't gonna read my eyes are squinting right now. But anyway, it was marked down, so go from there. But it's been discontinued. So for this beer, for this IPA, double IPA, I'm gonna go 8.7. So this is a B plus for me for this SideBae by friends at Wild Leap. Check it out. Yes, you can't check it out because it's gone. Oh well. But there you go. Jean Henderson Pierre, get a chance to review it. Yeah. Jean Henderson Pierre, the Beverage Ramble team. Keep on watching as always. Cheers, live, laugh, and love. SideBae, SideBae. So you're not a SideBae. You're an IPA, and I like